Did you buy a Poolin EOC06 embroidery machine with the really nice size hoop, but you haven't taken it out of the box yet? Or maybe you waited for the EOC07 with the even larger hoop. Maybe you purchased your machine, took it out of the box, and just got overwhelmed at the thought of threading it. In today's video, I'm going to give you a close-up look with step-by-step instructions on exactly how you can thread your machine. Before we thread the machine, there's a few things we need to do. First of all, we need to make sure that the machine is powered off. I also need to make sure the presser foot is up. There's a lever in the back, so if the presser foot is down like that, you just lift the lever and that raises the presser foot. Another thing is, I need to make sure that the needle is in the up position. That's really important, and I'll explain why in a little bit. To make sure that the needle is in the up position, this gray mark should be straight up. If it's not, you can adjust it by turning this wheel. We're going to start by putting a cone of thread on this spool pin. Now this has a little bit of give, but not much. After the cone of thread is on, I'm going to add the spool cap. Next, I need to put the thread through this silver piece. To do that, you put the thread behind it and then pull forward until it's in the right place. Then I'm going to pull the thread over the top of the silver piece, wrap it under it, and then back to the left. After that step, it needs to go under this plastic piece. You might have to hold it to get it around it, but it will go. Then you're going to follow the path down the right side of the orange piece and then back up the left side. Now is when it's really important that your needle is in the up position. This silver piece has to be exposed up here. If the needle's not in the up position, then this silver piece won't be there. So I'm just going to take my thread, wrap it around the back side of the silver piece to the left, and then back down to the bottom again. Now there's two things down here that we need to put the thread behind. First, we have this large silver bar. The thread's going to enter it from the right side, and I'll place a thread behind it. Then there's this little small bar right here. I'm also going to put the thread behind it by entering from the right side. Now my hands are going to be in the way, so I wanted to point those things out. So I have it behind the large bar. And now I have it behind the small bar. There is a thread assist feature on this machine, but I don't like those things because I am not good at using those things. So I'm going to thread the needle the good old-fashioned way. Now we're going to change out the bobbin. This machine came with a bobbin already installed in it, but the instructions in the manual did say remove that bobbin and put a different one in. I also saw a lady on YouTube say she tried to use the bobbin that came with it and it didn't work well, and when she changed it out, it was fine. We need to get the bobbin cover off, and to do that, you just slide this little piece here to the right. When you do that, part of that lid pops up and you can just take it off. So we'll go ahead and remove this one. Then we're going to drop our new pre-wound bobbin in. Now I got this in a box of 144. They're just white pre-wound bobbins. Notice before I do that though, you see this little silver piece that sticks up? Once I put the bobbin in, the thread's going to have to go under that. So we're going to put that in, grab the thread, and then I need to make sure it goes under that. So that my hands aren't in the way, I'll just use this. Then there's a path that you follow. So it shows an arrow going up this way, around, and then you pull it in here and it cuts the thread. Now that that's done, let's just go ahead and put this back on. Now after filming the video, I realized I didn't really show you how to hold the bobbin before you put it into the little bobbin case. So let me show that to you now. So you start with your thread on the left side so that the thread and the bobbin kind of mimic the letter P. Drop your bobbin down in. Then you're going to place that thread under the silver metal piece that I showed you earlier. Wrap it around the thread path, and then you can pull it to the right and it cuts off that extra thread. So hopefully the video's been helpful. If you have any questions, let me know what they are in the comment section. And if you're interested in purchasing a Poolin machine, check out the video description below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until my next video, bye-bye.